Hey guys. Hey guys. What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Early Hello World. I hope everybody's doing good. Um yes, I came out with I came out with everything. I got the scarf, I got the light jacket, coat, whatever you want to call it. It's cold. I'm not built for this kind of weather no more. Like it's not. I'm not for it. I need to be right back in the tropics where I belong. So how's everybody doing this lovely day? I hope you had an amazing day, a great day. I know I'm on early and there's probably a lot of stuff going on, but I need to talk with you guys. I need to, connect with you all for a few, at least a few. I'm at a stoplight. So how's it? Hey, Jeremy, what's going on? You switched your name now? How are you, Jeremy? How was your day? Good to see you. Hey, Jacob, how are you? I'm good. I can't complain. I'm doing good, Jeremy and Jacob. I'm doing good. The JJ. Ooh, there's three J's in the house. Jay, Joy, Jeremy, Jacob. All three. Yeah, DJ channel. Okay. Hey, Jazzy V, how are you? How you feeling? What up? We have a member. We have a member. And it's I am Tracy Lee. Hey. Who did I miss? Mahi. I'm driving. Lebanon. I'm just going to say Lebanon because I can't see the whole thing. But I appreciate you for stopping by if this is your first time. Good to see you. Y'all, you guys need to go over to I am Tracy Lee's channel. She's doing a lot of wellness things on her channel, and I definitely think you should check it out. Go consider subscribing to her channel, consider liking her channel, consider just following it, especially because, and that's kind of like what I wanted to talk about a little bit today. Wellness is very important. So definitely check out I am Tracy Lee's channel, y'all. Take care driving. Thank you. I will. I'm not gonna look too much unless I'm at a stoplight. So please check her out. And I'm not even saying that because she's a member. I'm saying it because, I am Tracy Lee is a dope person. You know what I'm saying? And I can confidently say that she's been consistent in my thought process of being dope. So, and she supports me too, just like by saying informative things, by talking health, because I'm big on health. So let me tell you about my day real quick. So I woke up, I went to work, I'm just leaving work. I was there from 8 o'clock this morning or so, and I just got off now. This is Eastern time, so right now it's about 6 o'clock. So I got off, and oh, look at everybody doing a little karate. Nice. So Tuesdays are usually my very long days, and so that was good. And the only thing I had today, y'all, and Tracy, you have to tell me, I think my diet is jacked up today. For a meal, the only meal I had, like significant meal, was a cup of noodles, basically, but like the stir fry kind. I had a cup of that, and oatmeal, and a bag of chips, and half a bag of pretzels. My diet is messed up, right, Tracy? My diet is messed up. Jess came back with his other channel. Hey, Jess. Look about. Let me tell you, Jacob, I don't play with the cold. Me and the cold do not play games. We're not even friends. We don't associate with each other. You know what I'm saying? I have my winter gloves. Didn't I tell y'all I lost my one side of the glove again? I looked everywhere for it, could not find it. But guess where I found it? Underneath my car seat. Of all places in the world for it to be underneath my car seat. Like, we're talking about underneath right this way. When do you ever see me go back like this to put no glove? So I have a feeling that these gloves want to stay with me for the rest of my life. And they're like the warmest gloves that I ever have been able to acquire. And my fingers, they get so cold very fast all the time. And these are the only gloves. And these gloves are like 5 years old. Look, they're 5 years old. So the grippy stuff already wore off. But look at the fingers. The fingers are still intact. The fingers are still intact. It's traffic, y'all. I hit that 6 o'clock traffic. The fingers are still intact. And look, it's a 5, 6-year-old. And I got these at Walgreens. Back when Walgreens was selling quality winter apparel. So I appreciate them. I'm just trying to turn. So I'm going to talk about health, guys. I hope you guys are having a good day. So anyway, with health. How many of us are drinking enough water each day? It's a question. Like, I chart my water progress. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to show you guys the charting. I'm going to do a video on how much water I've consumed. Because a couple years ago, when I first got a trainer, he had sent me all of this information on how much water I should be drinking for to clear out my system, and also just for daily consumption. And we calculated that if I drank 8-ounce cups of water, I would need to drink 16 of them each day in order for me to consume the amount of water for my body weight. And the average that I've ever drank in one day was like 3 cups. And more recently, about a week ago, we ended up getting 12-ounce cups of water. So I've been drinking 3 or 4 12-ounce cups of water. And when I drink my water, I usually mix it with hot water. Like if I'm at work, it's usually hot water with like 2 splashes of cool. So it's like lukewarm, enough to like get the digestion and stuff moving. How many of you guys are drinking enough water each day? I am not drinking enough water each day. And so today when I started to get a headache in my eyeballs, granted, I was looking at my phone like crazy. I'm sorry. I'm just looking at how these tents have enclosures on it. I'm sorry. But granted, I was looking at the screen for a long time, but I only consumed 3 12-ounce cups of water. Usually before I start doing anything in the day, like in the morning, I have to drink 2 cups of water before I eat anything. I always discipline myself to do that in order to at least get 2 in a day. So standard, I'll drink like 2. But after that, you can barely get through 3 cups a day. That's bad on my part. And what happens is I'm not staying hydrated. How many of us are staying hydrated? Keeping it real. Hi, Keeping It Real. How are you? Welcome. It was good to see you. At least a gallon. Exactly. I'm not even drinking a gallon a day. Y'all, our bodies' thirsts are quenched, and we can't consider drinking liquids that have all different substance as quenching for the body. I don't think that we consume enough healthy items for the body itself. And that's real serious talk, for real, for real. Like, we need to really start paying attention to our health, start paying attention to the different things that we're consuming. I was watching a live the other day, and all right, I'll just say it. I was watching Angel's Army and Rico Bazaar, and I happened to walk in when he was talking about, oh yeah, in your canned foods, there's a lot of dead bugs. And he said people are always talking about their faces crunch up, like, you know, because he likes to eat bugs. But he said, I don't know why y'all crunching up your face. I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, basically, we consume dead bugs all the time. And he said, if you look in the lining of the can, you'll see it. And I mean, come on, it makes sense, y'all. In these big production factories, no matter how clean they are, we're talking about food. It's going to be something that drop in the noodles, get grounded up and mixed in. And I think the FDA allows a certain amount, a certain level of that stuff to go inside our food. I'm just saying, it sounds nasty to you, but like, come on. If you eat stuff from out the ground, guess what's already in the ground? Guess what's peeing on top of the ground that we don't see? So Don't think it too disgusting if you look inside your can or whatever and see like a dead side. I was like, oh gosh, it blew my mind. I was like, ew, I don't want no more canned nothing. And I rarely eat canned foods nowadays. But you know, the other day I had a can of black beans. Oh my gosh. Bunk that. I'm getting the beans from now on. I'm getting the beans. But does it really matter? Because even in the regular beans, I'm pretty sure in the food processing portion of it, it was stuff. Come on. In the food processing stuff of it, there was probably, stuff that fell in. Oh, hey, Jade dog. I mean, I hate to think that way, but what can we say? We can't stop living creatures from being everywhere. There's not so many vents you can block all the time. So yeah, guys, as much as we can, at least we know our water supply is halfway decent. So we might as well just consume the right amount of water. Even if we filtrate the water, like whatever, I think then it's probably best to alkaline our waters. So even if it's harsh water, if you alkaline it with some natural vegetables or fruit, then at least it's going. Am I right? I'm Tracy Lee. Am I on to something, or am I talking a whole bunch of nonsense? I am Tracy Lee, know all about that. Exactly. Anyone ever notice there's always a hair? Oh gosh, I don't even eat cereal. Ew. And it makes me think about the instant oatmeal that I eat. God, I don't even want to think about it, y'all. Y'all gonna make me not eat nothing ever. Our body is made of mostly water. Yes. Let me see. Yes, they are temples, and we need to take care of them. Use a filter system. You know what, Dr. Jazz, too? I was looking on Facebook, and this guy, he was comparing the filtration system that we buy versus this ionized water thing that is built. I don't know what he was saying, but he was saying that was worse than the tap water. So I don't know, y'all. At the end of the day, just like Keeping It Real said, we need to be good stewards over our temples. Keep ourselves groomed at all times, as often as you can, with however much strength that you can. Keep yourself groomed. Even if it's just a shower, even if you don't have all of the, fine toiletries, keep yourself groomed. Right? We know things like to connect to hair. So what if there's excess hair? Let it go. And when you keep yourself groomed, you look at yourself and you're like, oh, I want to, you feel better when you look at yourself and like, oh, I like how I look. Let me go ahead and get dressed up a little bit more. Oh, look, I like how my skin glowing. Let me go ahead and wash my face a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? It may sound funny, but there's some people that have to be taught some of these things that comes natural to us. I'm not one for bugs, not even a tiny one. I have issues. I see one and the world stops. Jacob, you know good well you over exaggerating. You mean to tell me a roach gonna get you ill? I mean, a roach is disgusting, but yeah, cut your nails, y'all. Look, my nails are uneven and they're almost broken, but I just like how the texture and the length of it. But in order for me to keep myself groomed properly, I do need to cut that hangnail off, or else I'll end up cutting myself. I cut my finger so bad the other day because a hangnail got caught in my skin. I didn't cut the thing off, and the hangnail got caught. Like, it literally bore a hole and started bleeding in my finger. All because I didn't cut the nail. So even though it looks beautiful and the length is nice and healthy looking, if it's broken, cut it off. That's all part of taking care of yourself and grooming yourself. So we all need to do better. We all need to we all need to, we all need to take care of ourselves and be better stewards. And I'm going to try my best. How you going? Oh, you letting me go? Thank you. We all need to be better and be better stewards of ourselves. Like, clean the areas of your your body that you normally don't think are visible. Like, how many people effectively clean the back of their ears and inside their ears? How many of us? Don't be honest about that if you don't feel like being honest. But think about it, y'all. We need to clean the inside of our ears, at least the surface, not the inside, like trying to get the wax out, because your body will extract the wax when it needs to. But clean around it. Clean around it. Clean the surface part. Imagine I tried to kiss you ear and it smelled like ear. Clean around it. Nails. Let no dirt be underneath them. Now, for people who work in like the textile industry where, or the construction industry where you're digging and stuff like that, it's hard to keep your nails clean that moment. But when you get home, do a rub. Do a deep scrub. Like it look like you don't work construction. Let all that black stuff come out your nails. But let me tell you, when you do that, then you'll be like, dang, I want to keep yourself in a higher regard. And when you keep yourself at a higher regard, grooming becomes something very important to you. And any potential person that may look at you in a different light. Not that you do stuff for people to look at you in a certain way, but it's for you first. You are your presentation. And what that presentation usually suggests is the quality of life that you're living. I mean, at least I feel like that. Oh, I'm done. Hey, Shiwana, how are you? Good to see you. Joy, you ain't supposed to harm yourself. I know. Hey, Shownuff. Yay. Shownuff is in his house. Thank you, Shownuff, again for Shownuff was at our conference, guys. He was there on Friday evening. He is amazing. He is definitely amazing. You got to check him out on his show that he co-hosts with Daryl. It's on Wednesday evenings. Is that 7 p.m. Eastern time? Shownuff? Hey, Reborn, we got a member. We have a member, and it's Reborn Artist Life. You know what I mean? Oh, I missed a whole lot. Or wash our hands right between the fingers. Yes. Let me tell y'all. I was so happy today, right? Because I work in an office environment and people keep coming in and out of the office, right? There were a couple of people today that called and said, hey, somebody we know or like a family member of theirs was in contact with someone who tested positive to COVID. I was like, at that very moment is when I got a little nervous. And I was like, oh my goodness, do you know how many people are walking around who are positive or who have been around somebody and found out that they've been around somebody that tested positive for COVID and won't tell you, and they'll just keep on keeping on like nothing? I said to each and every single one of any person that called and said, you know what? I was around somebody that was tested positive last week of COVID. Is it okay if I come by? I'm like, no, it's not okay. And yes, some of them I said, no, thank you. I said, but you know what? I appreciate you being honest. Because you could have, y'all, like, we literally have each other's lives in the cusp of our hands. Imagine if those couple of people did not tell us and still came and talk to me, I don't touch nobody, but talk to me and blase, and maybe maybe, I don't know. I don't care, mask or not, I don't care. Imagine if they put my life in that risk just because they wanted to be selfish to come into the office environment and do whatever they had to do. I said to them, I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. But at that very moment, it made it very real with the amount of people that are walking around to this very day that have been around people who have been exposed and they've tested positive. Hey, Wonston, and didn't even have the right or the nerve to tell other people. That's how it's spreading fast. because you don't feel comfortable or you don't want to tell nobody. But the fact that they did, I hold them in a high regard. And I was like, don't come. No, we're going to send you away. Don't come. And I said, thank you so much for telling me. That right there is a noble move. That right there shows you have some love and respect for humanity. So guys, if you've been around somebody who is positively tested for the virus, be kind to the other people that may be around you. Even if you end up not having it, just be kind to the other possible people that's around you. You never know whose immune system is what. And just keep yourself quarantined. Keep yourself quarantined, because humanity progress is that much better. But for the situations that we can't control, like going to the supermarket, going out to eat at or something, those type of situations that you can't control, just do like what Jazz said. Keep your hands washed. Jazz or Jacob said it. Keep washing your hands. Keep washing your hands. And just be mindful of what's going on around you. Man, y'all, I feel like my life was saved today. Just because somebody thought that kind enough to call and be like, hey, is it all right if I still come by because, somebody we know tested positive? I'm like, no. And then I was like, well, no, don't do nothing else for the day. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, because you don't even know. And the thing is, too, one of the people that told me that they was around somebody that was tested positive, where it was in like a college, right? And in the college, they don't tell you who the person is. That I can't look at the chat right now, y'all, but I will in a minute. They don't tell you who the person is that tested positive. So now you have no idea. Was it somebody that I just walked down the thing with? Was it somebody that I had a verbal exchange with? Was it somebody that I gave a hug even with mask on? Was it somebody that I even interacted with? They don't even tell you. And I understand, because of privacy reasons, they're not going to tell you. But they could have exposed themselves. And they said that the person knew that they had tested positive, had their mask on, and did the 6 feet, and still, either that, somebody they knew had it, somebody that knew that they had it, tested, somebody who had it was around other people, and the other people still caught it. One of those, however that worked out, whatever the conversation was that they told me, that's how it worked out. And I was like, see, I don't want no parts. No parts. No parts. Hey, House of X. Congratulations on your anniversary. Hey, Lizette. How are you? Welcome to Hello World. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jazz, for dropping those links. I appreciate you. I'm off the store with the kids. Hope you all have a beautiful day. You two keeping it real. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Yes. Hold on. I gotta stop driving for a second. Nobody can blame anyone being right. We can't blame nobody from being positive. But if you know, at that point in time, you are as much responsible for other people's lives, especially if you know. If you don't know, that's a whole nother story. But if you know you tested positive, stay away from people. Do your quarantine, self-quarantine. You don't have to tell nobody, but, mysteriously be like, I'm taking my 2-week vacation now. Take your little 2-week vacation. Drug up yourself with some vitamin D, vitamin C. And so whatever else the doctor says over the counter can help, just start drugging yourself up real quick. Get your immune system all the way up. And let's get it popping. Let me see, what were you going to say? Yes, it said some jobs can't give that information out that they work for, so just have to be careful. My husband is essential work. Exactly. Yep, he ain't never gonna know. Okay, I believe even though we are taking precautions, we don't really know how this virus. You know what, Jacob? I don't know either. That's why I don't want no parts. That's why I don't want no parts. I don't care, like, mask or no mask, you still can catch it. So I just say, it's up to us to have good hygiene. It's up to us to protect our bodies. It's up to us respect our temples. Now is the time for us to try our best to feed our bodies. Where y'all going? Where y'all going? They clearly got the red light and they going. Okay, so I'm in a lane. I'm in a car lane where one lane is left turn only and I'm in the straight one, right? So like 5 cars were in the left hand on Speedy Gonzalez down the street, and they went through the red light. I mean, back in my day, I used to do that. But I was like, I got convicted in my soul and don't do it no more. But yeah. But yeah, guys, please protect your bodies as much as you would protect anyone else. And I need to eat better. I need to definitely eat better. Even though I know I have my little nutritional meals, my little, Brussels sprouts and all that good stuff. I know I eat that stuff. But I need to eat more of it. I need to have more. I need to consume more of it. And right now, I'm not doing myself right at all. And I noticed that today. When I consciously thought, like, what is it that I'm consuming? Even though it's no meat or chicken or pork, am I consuming the right amount of nutrients? And the answer is no. So I have to do better. I'm just holding myself accountable for my actions. Think about it for yourselves too, guys. And not everybody who's not a vegetarian isn't healthy. That's a flaw. I mean, that's a fallacy right there. Just because you eat meat doesn't make you unhealthy. Right? Because what if my blood type says that I need to consume meat for my true protein and I don't do it? How healthy am I like that? Oh, Miss Terrell is here. Hey, Miss Terrell. How old are you? What up, though? I missed y'all. Yes, we're here. Just chilling out, just talking about health for a minute. And I am Tracy Lee, came in at the right convo. Because she knows a lot about health and wellness. So if y'all don't know, I'm Tracy Lee. You need to go check her out. I don't know if she's still here, though, but check her out. So, yeah. And then I'm like wondering, why do I have a headache? I'm sitting at work like, why do I have a headache? As soon as I start drinking a little bit of water, the headache gone. Now I'm starting to get a headache again now. It's like the temperatures are changing, guys. So with the change of the temperature, the heat, the false heat that we're getting is taking up is absorbing all of our fluids, basically. It's drying us out. And if we're dried out, headaches come, mood swings come. I'm speaking from my own experience. Maybe you might feel the same way too. I don't know. But I know right now, this very moment, I'm starting to get a headache because I haven't drank enough. I have not drunk enough water for the day. And I'm admitting to myself that I need to do better health-wise. I don't care how many fruits and vegetables or that are in my Frigidaire. If I'm not consuming them properly and enough, it's doing nothing. I need to double over and eat more vegetables than I eat my snacks. And y'all know my snacks consume most of my life. So, I need to do better. Ooh, that's beautiful. This little balcony right there. Very nice. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, very nice. I would love to have that room. I'm just driving by a hotel right now, a brand new hotel. That's the only time I was sleeping in it. Brand new. The bed probably ain't even broken yet. Sheets not even fully washed for the second time. Because they better have washed it the first time at least to get that new stuff off. What I should turn the heat off. That's what I really need to do. One tomorrow, one Friday. Lord, Stephanie. All right. I gotta do I have to record a premiere tonight, y'all. I gotta record a video tonight. what's today? Tuesday. I gotta record a video tonight to do a premiere tomorrow. So Stephanie is hitting me up right now. I'm looking. I just see the little pop up. I didn't read the whole thing that she said, but so look out for that around tomorrow around 2:30. Oh, why am I stopping at a green light, y'all? I'm stopping at a green light. What is wrong with me? Yes, I turned the heat off. That's another thing too. It was too hot. Over here, not even thinking right. Driving and stopping at a green light. I deserve to honk my own self. Shake on me. I mean, shame on me. Go ahead. You think you came first. It's one of them three-way stops. You're not going to let the pedestrian go? Shoot, I wouldn't either. But because she was trying to cross, I'm going to let her go. All right, I'm coming up to this red light. I have a coworker who was vegetarian but developed issues. He started eating chicken again and felt better, and his lab work looks good. Yeah, exactly. Because we're supposed to be eating what our blood type is. So, like, if you're an A or an O or a B or whatever, those blood types, there's a chart of what kind of food you should be eating. And shame on me, I don't even know my own blood type. You have to take a certain test. If you don't know, you have to take a certain test to find out what your blood type is. So the next time I go for blood work, I'm going to see if I can sneak that test in so I can find out. Sometimes it's not covered by the insurance. Sometimes it is. They say that you have to do a special thing in order to get it. So once I know for sure what my blood type is, then I could be like, okay, is vegetarian the right option for me? And I probably won't change that, only because I don't like cloned food or the idea of having cloned food. So, but I will try my best to find the proper vegetable that can give me that nutrient, or at least partial nutrient. Hey, Life with Nicole Marie, how are you? 100%. But the way the food is designed these days, see, look, I got my little Skittles, my little Mountain Berry Skittles. Like, you see my hand. Now you see when I have that work hard, snack harder t-shirt. You see that little bicep? This is what I'm talking about. This is why I made that t-shirt, because I'll be just like this. That used to be with the Snickers bar and all that. But I stopped eating chocolate. I still have this though. All right, let me see. I can't help it. I'm gonna do, okay, so I'm gonna record a video today, and then I'm gonna do an unboxing, because I got I can't go in there, because if I do, then my whole setup right now is gonna fall over. Okay, so this is my first Skittles bag in months. So, I mean, it's just one. That sugar do something for me. It'll spice up your life. Let me be careful, because that's still a feeling. A fake tooth right there. Okay, so one last thing before I go. Y'all can tell when somebody eating candy, right? You can tell by the way they're sucking on that candy whether it's going to be good or not. And like when I used to listen to the radio, I think it was Hot 97 up north. Tracy, you probably remember Hot 97 with what's his name? Funkman Flex. He always used to be sucking on a lollipop. And I'm like, dang, that lollipop tastes good probably. Anyway, needless to say, this thing tastes good. But the reason why I came on early tonight initially is because, thank God, I have another order. I need to go make that order. And then I need to go to the supermarket, since I'm going to be dropping a video tomorrow, to do this challenge that Stephanie was like, Stephanie, aka Hype Man, was like, Joy, let's do a challenge. I'm like, okay. Listen, y'all, if there's one thing you don't know about me or need to understand about me, is I've been told no in various ways a good portion of my life. So I try my best to make everybody else's life easier by saying yes to most things. Ooh, the light's still green. Come on now, but go. So I usually just say yes, because I know how it feels to be no'd all the time. So most of the times I'll say yes. So always be ready to say yes whenever you can. So that's why I came on earlier. I want to make this t-shirt, and I'm glad that I'm on here earlier, because it's enough time for me to make the t-shirt, run to the supermarket, cook the thing, eat the thing, and then possibly do a second video after that too. And I gotta edit that thing tonight too. Hey, Miss B-Town, how are you? We have a member. We have a member. And it's Miss B-Town, Hester. How are you, Miss B-Town? Good to see you. I saw you in, I think you were in D-Cops Live. But I was daggone there falling asleep. So I didn't say hi. I was falling asleep and I was on my cell phone. So you can't really at anybody from the cell phone. So I couldn't really say hi nice the way I would have normally. But I did see you. And I was like, oh, Miss B-Town. So it's good to see you, Miss B-Town. Y'all go check her out too. They just repaved this roadway. And I don't know what lane I'm in. For real, I don't know what lane I'm in, because they don't have no lines in the thing. And the way it used to shape, it looked like they kind of like killed some lanes. The way the road is going. So that is it. Hearing no gives me a headache. I know, right? So we got to make each other's lives a little easier by saying yes. It takes the load off. It takes a load off when you don't have to anticipate being said no to. So most of the times you are everywhere. Most of the times, if you ask me something, I'll say yes. Unless I really don't want to do it. Then I'll probably still say yes anyway, but I'll be like bickering all the way through. Like to myself, I'll be bickering like, I don't want to do this. I will be bickering behind your back. But it's okay, because I'll still go out and do it anyway, because I do it for the team. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I bicker. I'm being honest. I bicker. I noticed that at work, I be bickering all day long. I'm like, dang, how do y'all put up with me all day long? I bicker about everything. Oh, well. I think that's the female part of us. I mean, forgive me, other ladies, if you think that's like, if you think that's real disrespectful for me to say, but come on, y'all, we be bickering. I don't know if it's like the sense of bickering, how it feels, how it makes you feel, just to be like, just a little bit. I do it. I'll be like, and then I'm good. I don't know. I bicker and then I'm done. It is what it is. Let's see. I can't wait to hear my member song. I become a member first. It's okay, Miss Terrell. I'm going to sing you a song before I leave. Look, everybody in the wrong lane. Y'all in the wrong lane. What up, though? It's Miss Terrell. What up, though? She's from Detroit, Michigan. What up, though? It's Miss Terrell with them dimples and sister locks. What up, though? It's Miss Terrell. What up, though? With the dimples and sister locks. What up, though? There you go. You got your own little song. 20 minutes left on this clock. Well, you better enjoy it, Miss Terrell, because I'm about to be out, guys. I hope we got a little something out of today's little chitty chat about being good stewards of our temples, and that's our bodies. Please take care of that. Drink enough water for your weight, for your body weight, and for your age, or however it's classified. Please do. Keep yourself hydrated. It's getting warm. We're going to start putting false heat on, i.e., it's green light, y'all. i.e. what's that, forced air? I don't remember what you call it. It's that forced air, or the thing that comes from the pipe, the heat that comes from the pipe. Either way, that stuff is going to suck the nutrients out of us. So let's keep ourselves hydrated so we can be the best version of ourselves as often as we can. And what else? Try your best to say yes. Start saying yes. We got to keep humanity moving forward, and saying yes helps that. It alleviates the fears that people have in asking others for things. Because if you've been told no a lot, you're always not going to want to ask people for anything because you're used to it. So let's change the tide of that thought process for a lot of us. All right. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Oh, we got the green light again. They put that arrow back on. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for being here, and just for listening to my little shenanigans. And that's open again. Listening to my shenanigans, and hopefully, like I said, we all become a little bit more aware of how we're grooming ourselves, and how we're treating our bodies, and how we're treating each other. And I am on Hello World every single night between 7 and 9 most days. Like I said, I try my best to be consistent. I know I haven't been in the past couple of days, but there's a lot going on, and I'm trying my best to be consistent. It's 41 minutes, and I need to go, and you guys need to go and do something productive, extra productive. Do something that's going to make next year for yourself be amazing. So, you are beautiful. You are amazing. There is no mistake about you. Be the best version of yourself as often as you can. My name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and I am signing out on another episode of Hello